June 23, 2018, Northern Thailand. 12 boys, one coach, a soccer team celebrating a birthday. They decided to explore the Tham Luang cave, a local tradition after practice. The cave stretched for miles, dark, wet, but familiar to locals. Then, the monsoon arrived early. Inside the cave, water began to rise. The team had no choice, retreat deeper or drown. Within an hour, the entrance was sealed, a wall of water. When the boys didn't return, parents arrived to find only bicycles. 13 people trapped somewhere in 4 miles of flooded cave. Search and rescue called it impossible. The cave was a raging underground river. 4 kilometers deep behind flooded passages in total darkness. No food, no light, no way out, and no one knew if they were even alive. The story went global. The world watched and waited. Volunteers poured in from across Thailand, then across the world. Thai Navy SEALs volunteered to dive in, but even they turned back. Zero visibility, currents strong enough to slam divers into rocks. One Navy SEAL drowned trying. The rescue seemed hopeless. Plan B, drilled down from above. 17 days of drilling through solid limestone. The drills broke. The limestone was too hard. Another dead end. Inside, the team sat in darkness. Day 5, no food for 5 days. Their coach taught them to meditate, to slow their breathing, to conserve oxygen, and to hope. Then, 2 British cave divers arrived. Not military, not young, just the best in the world. They brought technology the military didn't have, rebreathers designed for the impossible. Where others panicked, they glided, blind navigation through flooded passages, mile after mile. 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers into the mountain. 4 kilometers in, they surfaced in a chamber called Pattaya Beach. And then they saw them. How many of you? 13. Brilliant. Alive. All 13 after 9 days in total darkness. The world celebrated, but the hardest part was just beginning. The boys couldn't swim. The dive would take 6 hours through passages so narrow you couldn't turn around. Experts from around the world argued over one question: how do you rescue someone who can't dive? Then, an Australian diving doctor proposed the unthinkable. Sedate them, put them to sleep, unconscious, and dive them out like packages. The risk? If something went wrong underwater, they'd drown unconscious, never knowing, never fighting. More monsoon rains were coming. They had days, maybe hours. They brought in every pump in Thailand, draining millions of gallons, buying time. July 8th, Rescue Day. If they didn't go now, they never would. 90 divers, 13 children, one impossible mission. The first boy received the sedative. His eyes closed, and the dive began. Wrapped in a wetsuit, full face mask, completely unconscious, completely vulnerable. Through passages where one wrong move meant death. Every kilometer, a new team of divers, a relay of hope. Medics at every station, checking heartbeats, giving more sedatives when needed. 4 boys on day 1, the world held its breath. And then, the first boy emerged, alive. 1 down, 12 to go. The divers rested, barely. Tomorrow they'd do it again. Day 2, 4 more boys, the same impossible journey. Through the choke point, 38 centimeters wide, with an unconscious child. 4 more emerged, 8 down, 5 to go. But oxygen levels were dropping, the air inside turning toxic. Day 3, the final 5, including the coach who kept them alive. The coach went last, the one who kept them calm, kept them breathing, kept them alive. The final dive, 6 hours, through 4 kilometers of flooded cave. July 10th, 6:47 p.m., the coach emerged. 13 for 13. Not one life lost, against every odd, against all logic. The boys woke up in the hospital, confused, amazed, alive. Parents touched the glass. They couldn't embrace yet, but their children were there, real, breathing. The world had watched in fear. Now the world wept with joy. 90 divers, 10,000 volunteers, one impossible mission made possible by ordinary people doing extraordinary things. One hero didn't make it home. Saman Kunan, a Thai Navy SEAL who gave his life so 13 others could live. The cave still stands, now a monument, a reminder. The boys grew up, went back to school, back to soccer, back to life. Some became Buddhist monks for a time, a tradition to honor those who gave them life. They met their rescuers, face to face, awake this time, and they said, "Thank you." The coach teaches now, meditation, patience, hope, lessons learned in darkness. Dr. Harris was called a hero. He still calls it the hardest decision of his life. The British divers went home, back to their lives, heroes who never sought headlines. Experts calculated the odds, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 1,000,000. It shouldn't have worked, but it did. 13 times, 13 miracles. The story is taught in schools now, not as a tragedy, but as proof. Proof that when the world comes together, the impossible becomes possible. Proof that in our darkest moments, we find our brightest light. Proof that a single light can guide you through the deepest darkness. 13 boys, still together, still brothers, still here. Their story reminds us there is no darkness so deep that light cannot find a way. No challenge too great when we face it together. July 2018, 13 souls saved, 0 lives lost, 18 days that changed the world.